Good morning, good morning. Yes, this is Spirit Journey. And I just want to get this information down. Yeah, I feel I need to speak now before I forget. It is June 15th at 1/5/2017, and it is almost 9:30 a.m. in the morning. It's a Thursday. I just woke up and I woke up twice actually. First time I woke up, I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Now it's like almost 9:30 in the morning. But I had two dreams. And I believe both the dreams were of the same nature, same type of dream. And the dream, sorry, both dreams are of the same nature. And I believe the dream is of warning and warning socially. Even though the dream is touching my foundation of who I am, my existence. And I think it goes deeper than I could imagine. I couldn't have the dream because of um, I was watching the news last night on YouTube before I went to sleep, and it was upsetting about the shooting. Some men shot these congressional men. They're Republicans. They're playing baseball or something, and then they got shot at. And then the shooter eventually gets killed in the crossfire with the police. I found it very upsetting. So this is the dream that I had. The dream I was back in my old, my old family place, in Queens, New York. I was like the same age I think as I am now, 15, and I had other members of my family also that were in the dream. And something happened. It was a fire or something. No, it was the first time I was, I think, downstairs in the kitchen of the house. And I see a man, like a burglar. And he was, I knew something was up. He wasn't supposed to be where he was outside on our property. And it's at nighttime. What's different about this man was that this was a white man, maybe in his 30s, 40s. Um, and I never thought it was like that of a white person, a white man, being a predator in my dreams. And when I saw the man, I ran upstairs and I ended up pressing an alarm. It looked like our doorbell. I was inside the house. You remember the old-fashioned doorbell that you set, the shape of it, to let other people know. And the next time I remember, another brother of mine, my older brother, runs away. He runs too, to hide. We both ran in the same direction. But he ran in the bathroom to lock himself in, and he hid in the tub, and he closed the curtain. I'm thinking, well, where am I going to stay now? So I ran out the window, and I climbed on top of the roof. And on the tippy top of the roof, we had a typical, roof, It comes to a point. So I ran all the way top on that tippy top of the roof, the highest part, and it had like something that you could like lie down right on the vertically on the roof, and it was teeter-tottering side to side because I'm balancing, to stay in the middle, and I didn't want this thing to fall, but that's why I stayed. I remember. And I remember I had to get another point in the dream. And so it's the smoke, you gotta get out of something. The dream was all in pieces that I remember. But I remember that it was what is that? I had to get dressed. And I put on this weird outfit. I just had to throw on something. And I put on these weird pants. Really bizarre looking. Very, what's it, cowboy pants? I think it was something really thick and bulky. And I felt awkward wearing it. And I remember seeing other people going down, racing down these stairs. And then I was outside. I know it's a lot of other things in between, right? I can't really remember the details. And then I woke up, and then I went back to sleep. And the same happened to me. This time, there's a fire. It seems, now this time I actually see smoke. I'm not sure if I saw flames. There was a lot of smoke. And I remember at one point, I was in my old room, and I think one of my other brothers was in the dream. And he all the time, you have to get out. It's urgency. Everything was always urgency and speed. Gotta get out. So I had my dog, I guess many of you know. I have 3 little dogs. And we're in my old room at my parents' house. And then I'm waiting to get my dogs and putting the leashes on. And they're like digging down in my dogs. They don't realize the urgency. And I'm trying to get them to come out of the room. Because I'm seeing now that next to us, something's on fire. I said, look, I run back in there and get them. I gotta get the leash. So I finally get them. And we go down the stairway. And it just cumbersome and everything. I remember seeing other people, other white people coming down. It's almost like a business. Some place I don't really recognize. It's like my dream was merging my parents' house with some other facility at the same time. But we get outside. I feel partially relieved because we're outside of the house. But I see our neighbor's house, our next door neighbor. And this is a very good neighbor, a nice man who's been living there. He moved in maybe 5 years after we did. Very good man. And his house is like completely destroyed. The structure that's standing, it almost looked like a hut, like a grass hut, all wood or something. But it was like a roundish structure rather than what his house looked like. But it was all burnt up, but it was like standing, but it's all charred up. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this house got destroyed. And I'm thinking, wow, this is like at the end. Then I think that this theme to me seemed like So especially with the white man that I saw, I think I saw the white man again. I'm not sure if it's second part, but it was a continuation, I think, the same type of feeling this dream had. And what it seemed to me was that there's not like in the past I had a dream, I used to have dreams about my family's house being destroyed. And the dream continued for a long time. But each time it's getting more and more progressive, the type of damage, you know? And I would say after my father's passing, my father passed away almost 8 years ago, that the dream gets kept on progressing. And even he gets destroyed in the dream. But now, with my neighbor's house being completely destroyed, and our house is catching on fire, his house was already passed and completely obliterated. It's signifying to me, at least I feel, I was afraid, but I think it means a social destruction. Not just my neighborhood or my house. It's a change of an era, a complete eradication of the world that I know it. And the fact that it's including now my present life with my dogs. You know, we're racing out of there. So that's the present, my dogs. I didn't have dogs in my parents' house. But, so it's like the old foundation that I had, and now the linking with the new and tying them together, that there's going to be a destruction. And it's like a destruction. And I could have, again, as I said, had this dream because of the news that I was watching last night regarding that shooting. It upset me greatly. It seems like now a lot of news, it affects me, I get like anxiety. An anxiety attack is starting to develop in starts in the center of my chest. And I used to watch, I'm a New Yorker, I've watched news before, but now it's hitting home base. My body's reacting now to this news. It's flooded, the news, of all these paradigm shifts. And that's the key word. It's a paradigm shift, social shift that's happening now. That's going to affect all of us. What's happening now in the media is all by design. They want you to get scared. They want you to do a tit for tat. Somebody does this to you, you do that to you. It's all part of the game. And it's going to be a bloody game. Don't get pulled in. Yes, we all see what's going on, but the media is purposely trying to hype it up to make you excited and scared. So don't fall for it. That's why, I guess that's the meaning, the message of this. Don't fall for it, but just be aware. And I'm wondering whether or not, should I leave? Should I leave this area? This is real. I mean, I've traveled to other places, but I think what's going to happen is going to be systemic. It's going to be all over the U.S. I think what I might do is to do a tarot card reading. Maybe one indicating, hey, should I do this, yes or no? Or even do a reading, even on the government. Yeah, I did one. I did two before for the election, and both tarot card reading were accurate. So I'm just wondering what maybe to see what the cards say. Years ago, I would never think about beating cards. But here, this is part of my paradigm shift. About 2 years ago, I introduced it to my life as to challenge my belief system. Wow. Yeah, this is a paradigm shift for life. So this is all that I want to share at this time. And you just have to stay calm, document things, so that if anything happens to any one of us, at least we know that it's documented and other people could watch it or read it and know how they could in the future protect themselves. So thank you again. Take care.